Are you mind blown by the speed with which AI has progressed that is helping working professionals and solopreneurs to 5x their growth and also 5x their execution speed? In this video, you're going to be learning specific use cases that you can start putting into play as a working professional or as a solopreneur by leveraging AI to supercharge your growth. I hope you're ready for this. The first use case that you can start putting AI into is the fact that the timeline between ideation and creation is literally zero right now. Just look at the screen. You can see here that I've recently created. I'm not a coder. I'm not into development, but within 2 hours, I was able to give instructions. Of course, you need to have the clarity on what you have to create. But within 2 hours, I was able to create a 3 task challenge, like you can see here, that you can literally create in minutes, which would usually take two mid-level developers, let's say 3 to 4 days time. That is now getting created in minutes. And if you also want to try this out, I will leave a link below through which you can just sign up for one of my upcoming masterclass and you can start experiencing this magic. Okay, so check that out. So this is one of the use case. Just look at this. So this is the first task as part of the 3 task challenge that you need to be completing. I can revisit the task, which is about completing 3 micro performance habits that you need to first learn and build, and then you can go on and you get your rewards. Under your reward section, you have a free course that gets unlocked. You can click on this and access your reward. And also, once you complete the second one, you also have another reward, which is the 2x daily productivity mini course. And the third reward, just like this, I've gamified learning for you here. So you can experience this, try this out. And this is purely magical, and not just this. And me as an admin, I have created my own dashboards to see who has completed the things, who is taking action. And this is just going to amplify your learning and also me holding you accountable. So this is the first use case that you can start putting into practice. And I use something I call as the Replit app in order to build these kinds of applications. And even if you're a developer or a owner who's builds products for your team or a solopreneur, you have so much of insights just by looking at the comments that you can see here on the screen, how the AI processes the specific requirements, how it fixes some of those bugs, how it deploys. You get so much of insights just by working with an application like this. Just look at this. I said, the rewards page is not working, and I gave this, whenever I set reward type as text, show the text content only if the reward is unlocked. Okay, else show it as hidden in Scratch style. So it said, okay, fixed rewards page, added scratch card effect, fixed React key warnings. Okay, the front end thing. Rewards now properly shows unlocked or locked based on task completion. Just see how amazing it is. So otherwise, I should have hired someone, and I should have taught them about the whole requirement and everything, created documents. But now it's just one chat away. Let's roll over to the next use case right now. So this is about your ability to do some deep research. For example, if you're using the chat GPT as your daily driver, you know that there is this deep research that you have. So now let's look at this. Okay, I want to do research on how working professionals or solopreneurs can advance in their career by leveraging AI tools. Okay, so that's the deep research that I want to do. So it's going to ask me some questions. Let's say focused in general for online coaches and let's say IT professionals. Topics: productivity, high performance, because that's what I teach, creativity, um, geo geography, India, specifically start with, let's say, South India, give me trends, tools. Okay, so that's the question that I'm just answering. And now it's going to do the research. It's going to go through, in fact, if you use some advanced models inside this AI tool, which you can select here, through this drop down, you can literally get PhD level research that can that you have now at your fingertips. Let's say it takes, like, let's say 15 to 20 minutes to complete the whole research, but you will have PhD level or quality of research at the fingertips, which you can have within minutes. Imagine, the hours of, the studies and research, traveling to libraries and collecting information, getting it validated from experts. Just imagine how much the timelines have shrunk right now. This is one of the deep research that you can start doing using AI tools. And as it's doing the research, let's now get on to the next use case right now. Okay, in this use case, this is going to be something very, very important, especially in this day and age where the change or the extent of change is so much that it becomes so important that you be on a consistent learning mode, isn't it? AI tools, again, they help you with this. For example, let's say even in ChatGPT or Gemini, you have this guided learning mode, which you can start putting into practice to even start off at a very basic level. For, let's say, for example, I want to start learning about Newtonian mechanics. Treat me as as a 7-year old who's just starting on this subject. Okay, so let's see what it comes up with. Okay, what's the first row, which is about inertia? Okay, does it sound good to start? Okay, let's start with inertia. All right. Yes. So inertia, in a word, that sounds a little big, but it just means that an object loves to keep doing what it's already doing. If something is standing still, it just wants to keep standing still. If something is moving, it just wants to keep moving in the same direction and at the same speed. It's like an object's natural laziness. Okay, can you think of an example from your own life of an object that seems to have inertia? Let's say water tank that keeps sitting on top of my house. Okay, let's just make it a little fun. That's a fantastic example. A big water tank that's just sitting. Okay, imagine you wanted to move that water tank. Would it be easy or hard to move? Okay, let's say it will be very hard to move. Okay, exactly, because it has a lot of mass. Mass is just a way of saying how much stuff an object is made of. Okay, I hope you're already engaged in this mode of learning compared to the regular stuff that we are used to in our schools, isn't it? So my question to you is, are you ready to get on this journey where you start leveraging, exploring AI tools to amplify your growth, your productivity, your execution speed, your creativity, and the limits that you have is one that's actually in your mind. That's the only limit that you have. And if you want some cool stuff like this, not just AI tools, but also something about you, how you can build your micro performance habits by leveraging AI tools to amplify your growth, productivity, and your success, get subscribed. Leave me a comment on what made you think a little deeper about leveraging AI tools for your own use cases. Let me know what are some of your use cases that you want to leverage AI tools for, and I would I'll go through it. I'll definitely come up with some tools for you as suggestions later on. So thank you so much for watching this out. check out some of my other videos also inside this channel, and let's stay connected through this. Thank you so much. Have a blessed rest of the day.